Correct. The Pelicans will regret the Zion Williamson contract. Fact or fiction?
Fiction! Come on, you can have injury concerns and all that, but this is New Orleans. This is a tiny market starved for success. What are you going to do? Hardball Zion Williamson, who already looks like the greatest paint scorer since Shaq, an all-NBA level player already when he's healthy? Fiction, fiction, fiction.
All right, fine. I'll try again. Rudy Gobert makes the T-Wolves serious title contenders. Fact or fiction?
I'm less adamant on this one, but I'm going to go fiction only because Anthony Edwards has to grow into the superstar ball handler role. They're going to have to work out some fit issues, and the top of the West with the Clippers, the Nuggets, the Warriors, and some other teams, plus the East is just so good. I'll go good team, but fiction.
I'm 0 for 2. I'm going to give you an easy one just to make sure I get a win here. Kevin Durant will not be on the Nets roster to start the season. Fact or fiction?
I'm going fact. I get that the Nets have to take a hard stance now and threaten to keep him, and they could. It's not out of bounds, but I just don't see a prolonged war between the franchise and a player of this stature, so I will go fact. He's elsewhere.
All right, we have discussed, obviously, Kevin Durant and what goes into the potential trade for him. He wants out of the Nets. Kyrie Irving, who came to the Nets 3 years ago along with Kevin Durant, now looks likely to be moved as well. But again, this market seems to be a little bit frozen. So Brian Windhorst, what is the latest on Kyrie and a potential trade for him?
Yeah, there's just not a lot of bidders here. And it's not to imply that Kyrie isn't a highly talented player who can uplift a team. We know that is the case under certain circumstances, and the chances of him actually maybe being more focused this year are higher because it's the last year of his contract. But with what's gone on the last 2 years, and with Kyrie being able to leave after a year if he wants to, there's just not bidders beyond the Lakers. And then there's the issue that he makes $37 million. It is not simple to trade for a player who makes $37 million. There might even be teams out there that if he was making less could assemble a trade. So the Lakers know this. The Lakers are going to lowball the Nets, and obviously that has happened so far because they know they are bidding against themselves for the most part. Most teams who've been mentioned in the Kyrie sweepstakes have run away from even being attached to it in rumors. And the Lakers to firm up their stance more. The one thing that is a potential change agent here, LeBron James wants Kyrie Irving. And it's not because he wants Kyrie Irving because he's the best teammate in his history. He wants Kyrie Irving because the Lakers can get him. He doesn't have a whole lot of choice, and he knows that he's got a contract extension situation coming up, and that's the change agent. If there's no deal by early August when LeBron can extend, will LeBron use that as a leveraging point to force the Lakers? If I were the Nets, I might be hoping so.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.